Soft is the heart of a child. Hi friends of I Love Kalihi Vlogs, and welcome to our birthday celebration for the baby of SB19. Not in age, but in face. Baby face, Josh Cullen Santos.
According to Google, soft is the heart of a child is a phrase that conveys the idea that children are vulnerable and should not be hardened. It can also be a reminder that children need the love and security of adults, especially when dealing with grief.
Though hardships come into my life, don't let it define. Even when I lost it all, you've given me a sign. Now that you've shown me how to overcome it all, keep me faithful till the end and never let me fall.
Speaking of grief, Josh was heard many times in his interviews that his childhood was full of grief, that at one point he decided to leave home to fend for himself. He had to learn from the streets, sleeping off in friends' homes until he found a job as an internet cafe attendant to survive. Now, doesn't that remind you of Disney's animated fantasy comedy film Aladdin?
Ayun nga, baon-baon kami sa utang, wala kami sa Cavite. Bila kami napalayas.
The character Aladdin originated from Middle Eastern folklore 1001 Nights. In Disney film, Aladdin is depicted as poor street urchin who is not above lying and stealing, though never with malicious intentions, but to survive.
You two, over that way, and you follow me with my tip.
Morning, ladies.
Getting into trouble a little early today, aren't we, Aladdin?
Trouble? No way. You're only in trouble if you get caught.
Gotcha!
Josh has said that as a young person who didn't have much, he's been wronged and taken advantage of, feeling like all his life's path seemed ill-fated. But whether he realized it or not, we know that he had to have high level of intelligence for him not only to survive, but even get a decent paying job more than others who have college degrees. And one thing I notice is that Josh is a people person, just from my short encounter with SB19 in LA. Josh is the type who is not shy to talk to you, like you're the only person he has to entertain.
Josh saw that. He was on the side, so he saw me and he looked up and I said, "Hi, Josh." And then he's like pointing at my hakole and I said, "Oh yes, we're from Hawaii." Hawaii! Oh wow, that's nice.
Malaki din ang paghanga ko kay Josh and how he carries himself. And pag tingnan mo siya, ang ganda-ganda ng mata niya. And alam niya yun. Marunong siyang tumingin to the camera na siya simpatiko siya pagdating siya basta, and he's like, he knows.
With his charming personality, we are not surprised that Josh ended up with friends in the entertainment industry. These friends had one way or another lent him a hand in performing in what was then the country's K-pop cover craze, until his group had won several competitions not only in the country but even abroad.
This plane, New York to LA, you've been on my brain like every day since the night in November.
When it comes to Josh's talents, they didn't come easy. But because he is well aware of what he has and the quality he wants to achieve, he never stopped learning. Perhaps strong survival instinct is not only in his inner core, but the ability to be creative as well, whether people believe him or not. What's important is that he believes in himself and he's able to prove it. His debut single, Wild Tonight, is such a revelation. You don't even have to be a club goer like me to appreciate the quality of production of the stunning music and the smartly written lyrics. Hey, your message is well received here, Josh.
Dati warak-warak eh. Kasi syempre ngayon narigaluhan ako ng wallet. Hindi, never ako bumili sa buhay ko ng wallet, to be honest. So, lahat ng wallet ko regalo lang. Kasi parang, bibili ko yung wallet, wala ka namang pera nung lalagay dito. So,
SB19 Ken once said that Josh is really good with money. He saves and does stocks, but more importantly, he invests in himself. He produces everything when it comes to his music, and he has a say in SB19's onesie entertainment business. Josh proves that business acumen doesn't always come from formal schooling.
driver's license.
Mga prime minister lang na yung mga bansa yung mga...
Meron tayong time zone. Mag-argue.
After checking with Mr. Google about the personality of Aladdin, I was right from what I remember from the film. Josh is really an Aladdin. Aladdin is known for his intelligence and wit. And we know how smart Josh is, the way he answers questions during interviews. Aladdin is known to be caring, who wants to do the right thing. As an 18, we've heard enough stories of how caring Josh is, especially with his older sister Yuna and his mom. Aladdin is known to be optimistic and fun-loving. Josh had to be, or else he wouldn't be with SB19, and he's just as funny as everybody else in SB19, especially when he's together with his brothers. Aladdin is known to be selfless. Just like Josh, he recognizes other talents and he helps them realize their dreams, starting with Justin and Ken. And until now, he continues to befriend other artists and include them in his projects.
Puno ka naman, lola mo lang yan.
Nung wala kaming pera, sabi ko, Mama, magbenta ka na ng spaghetti. Ba't di ka nagbenta?
Mahal ang puhunan.
Ayun, mahal kasi ang puhunan namin for spaghetti. Kaya naman, kapag meron lang kaming pera,
Yan,
nakakain ng spaghetti during those tough times, di ba? So, yun nga, bago tayo magkaiyakan, tara, luto na tayo.
Looking at Josh Cullen today, we could hardly see a trace of the hard life of the past. Because even when life handed him a painful childhood, he didn't allow pain to rob him of his sweet heart and his capacity to love.
Hi Ma, happy Mother's Day. I've been tough when it comes to family and you. Pero gusto kong malaman mo na I'm still the baby Josh. You know, thank you for doing your best and taking care of us. I love you too. Siyempre ko, baby ko.
Speaking of Josh's capacity to love, all I did watching his Lost and Found concert was cry. Why? You don't have to be an 18 to see how grateful Josh is with the love and support of family and friends off and on stage, and to acknowledge and show off the talents as well. That is all love.
I finally feel me, the way that you feel me. You built me up 10 feet tall. It took me this long to notice. I finally see me, the way. I can show you the world.
Like Aladdin, Josh might have started struggling, but he rose to prince-like status to be worthy of the princess, because he indeed has the ability to show her the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Get ready for the night. Ready for this night for so long. Get ready for the night. Get ready for the night.
To the loving family and friends who have helped raise Josh Cullen, our deep appreciation. And as 18, we would like to be part of that village who helped raise and support him in all his endeavors to gain more in this life. Because with Josh's soft heart, it will go around to enrich other people's lives. This is Tita 18 Theta Pilar Pineda from Mauna Loa Gardens in Honolulu, Hawaii. Aloha! Speaking of business acumen of Josh, here's an interesting one. The Japanese electronic manufacturer Hitachi Limited saw great significance in the image of this monkey pod tree in representing the vision of their company. Since 1973, this particular tree represented Hitachi in their advertisements in exchange for a $20,000 fee a year. Hitachi was faithful to their business idea that this went on for decades even when the fee multiplied 20 times from 2006. The contract was completed in 2016, but the nickname Hitachi Tree stuck. Therefore, that ended up as a good payoff for Hitachi.